All right, you know what's behind me? Hammers and Angels 2018. And man, we've already had a busy day. Big containers already, 5280 waste storage. They help us out each year. Now, basically, we are packing that entire house, right? Boom, up in here. So we're packing the kitchen, I mean, to the hilt, as high as we can get it, right? Over here, we already have one big dumpster. This house was packed. Now understand, there's 4 generations that were in this house. So the grandparents who were finally passed away, that's where actually the wheelchair, accessible ramp kind of came from and so forth. The grandfather was in kind of rough shape before he passed. So now, man, this house is going to be completely renovated, turned upside down, new bedrooms, new bathrooms, new everything because of who they're bringing home. All right, a brother, a son that hasn't been able to stay in this house for years. So here's the front porch and what you see right now, basically. Right, it's just stuffed. The whole house is just stuffed. And I mean, 4 generations. And the grandmother had numerous knickknacks. And when I say numerous, that's such an understatement because every wall, every little trinket, tons of snow globes, tons of just little knickknacks. You see what's left. All right, this is all brought over from Korea. All right, the grandfather was in the Korean War, so he brought all this over. But the house was just full everywhere, right? Thousands of them. So this was the main living room. Now, obviously, the main living room, about the only spot where the whole family could convene at, and I'll show you why in just a second. So, my man Brett, CQL, been doing Hammers and Angels the whole time, man. What's up?
Awesome.
All right, so look at this carpet. All right, this is all going to get pulled up. All right.
We got the Weston in.
Yes. All right, we got the Weston. Good. Got some damage, obviously, on the walls. All this is coming down. Imagine these ceilings going on. Here is the master bedroom. Now, right now, this is going to be Joey's room. Now, Joey is their son who fell off a horse. He got bucked off a horse and became quadriplegic. He has not spent a night in this house in 6 years. So this was the grandfather's bed. Now the 16-year-old has been sleeping over there. Now, if you know anything about a quadriplegic, right, he has a trach. He's got a colostomy bag. So a tub is going to fly for him. So this is where the grandfather had one of these upright tubs where he could sit in. Well, this won't work because when you have a trach, right, colostomy bag and so forth, you can't have a tub, you got to have a shower. So imagine what's going to happen is they'll move this drain probably to the center of the floor, slope the floor towards the drain and do a big shower in here with obviously new vanity and so forth. Toilet will probably remain in here. Imagine this becomes a big convenient shower that you could wheel Joey into from his main room, right to a shower. So this still will remain Joey's, that was the grandparents. This go away. Imagine, I'll do everything on the wall. So, kind of cool. Now, you can see what's happening. So, the lift mechanism, right, to pull the grandfather out. I forgot what it's called, but it's big. It's like a cherry picker, So they would come through here and always hit the wall, right, and jack it up. So we'll do something so we can use that same lift, but increase the girth of the wall here so we can maneuver that pretty easy. Now, you come back here, this was the kitchen area, right? And this was just so packed up to this just ceiling full of just stuff, knickknacks, boxes and boxes and boxes, right? So right now we're packing up the kitchen. My beautiful girl right here. All right? Little baby girl up in here, right? Right? So, I know. Anyway, man, here's what's happening here. So, this is how you went downstairs. All right. Sam can do construction, right, Sam? That's right. He helps us all the time, man. So this is downstairs now. Come down here. Obviously, this carpet. Oh, it's gonna get pulled up, right? And this is where it gets real crazy. This is where everything's gonna change. So right now, this was a living space. There was bunk beds kind of right here. The 5-year-old stayed right here. She doesn't have a closet, so she was just hanging clothes off the bed, right? Now this sort of utilitarian washroom, earlier today, the dryer was upstairs. The washing machine is here. There's a closet behind this wall kind of and the steps, and this was just all storage. So all this space is going to get totally redone. I'm sure some sort of storage mechanism, maybe shelving, crates, whatever, and so forth. So this was one of the bedrooms. This is the parents' bedroom, and this is the only bathroom. So you imagine, right, here's the fan that was in the shower. An old man groaning. What? Yeah. So all this is gonna get tore out, you know. All new shower, new tile, right? New vanity toilet and so forth. This will be a really nice space, and you can't see super low ceiling. So imagine that gets removed. Right? This is the parents' room. What used to be the grandparents' room, right? And you can see just knickknacks, just everywhere, right? The whole house just full of 4 generations. Over here, right? It's just, you know, it's what happens. The grandparent stuff's kind of still in here, right? And the parent stuff gets piled on top of it, and all of a sudden, right? You just get stacks upon stacks. So we'll pack everything up, right? But when we come back, we're going to furnish this with all new furniture. Everything's going to be brand new in this home. We'll pack up everything, label it, and let them go through it at their convenience. But they get all new interior, all new furniture, all new appliances, everything. It's all donated. So this space, imagine, we're going to, you know, roll this into a couple bedrooms. Here's what's going on here. If you look at these bedrooms, none of them have egress windows. So behind the flag in the parents' room, right? Imagine they're going to do an egress window, and then in here, right? They'll make an egress window out of here, right? So what that is, right now, if there was a fire or something happened, right, and you couldn't get out from the basement, this allows them, you know, the window, imagine coming to about right here, probably over to about here, so they can out and escape if there's a fire or something, you know, they need to get out, basically. So we'll bring this basement up to code. This is one of the bedrooms, kind of low the ceiling is. Imagine that goes away. We're just hanging some drywall on it. Yeah.
Power strip mounted to the wall.
Power strip mounted to the wall. That's
the first time I've ever seen
that. Yeah, that's special. That is special. That's hilarious. All right, man. So, again, this bedroom gets completely worked. Imagine they're going to open this up and share some sort of closet space or something. Maybe do 2 bedrooms, you know, right here, right? And then reuse all this space. What's up, man? And then there you go. That's just the inside of the house. You haven't seen the outside. So, take it real quick. What's up? All right. Oh, dope. Good. All right, so here's going to be a big change, too. So, right now it's just, you know, storage. You know, they had a bunch, like I said, 4 generations. A bunch of families, a bunch of, you know, toys and whatever. So, over here, right? So, they have a sidewalk to a functioning gate right here. So, I think what we're going to do, put an egress window right in here, blow this tree out, pour concrete down here, so that Joey, the quadriplegic, when he returns home, he has a space out here. Now, if you look at, you know, the fascia, you know, up here you see it's all rotted, right? You know, and the soffit's rotted and so forth. And the code, if you look at the roof, right, the shingles are already due up, but they're going to have to put some sort of, I believe there's an ice and rain barrier if it's not to a certain code, right? So they'll come back, they'll lay the ice and water barrier underneath the shingles. Shingles kind of become irrelevant, but you need them for that matter. So brand new roof, brand new, you know, all the fascia, the soffits. The gutters look all right. You know, they're going to come in and reside. You know, if you look at the garage, for example, it's just got a lot of rot. You know, if you just look at it, I bet that comes off pretty easy. So some new siding up on this. Everything gets redone on the roof. Gets new siding on this side. Will get painted. All the buildings painted alike. So concrete patio that Joey can be wheeled in. This all goes to storage. We'll fix up in here in the garage. He's got basically some shelving going up. This is going to be the storage. They store everything.
All right.
What's up, Dane?
What's up, buddy?
All right. Probably some mud jacking back in here. Looks like there's a little slope on that side of concrete, but this is going to house everything that was in there. Right? So we're getting ready for some shelves and some cool, you know, just a real easy way to put all that stuff that was in that home in here so they could take some time and sift through it, because everything in that home is going to be new. All for free, all in 7 days, all nonstop, 24/7. All right, that's Hammers and Angels, day number 1.